How are you guys? How's everyone going? You good? Sweet. Make some noise if you own a dog. Sweet. This next bit's not a joke. Does anyone own the border collie out the front of the venue? Did anyone see that? Whoever you are, there's a border collie tied up out the front. This is only relevant to one person in the crowd, but whoever you are, it's a beautiful dog, and I really hope it's not allergic to sushi, because I gave it half of my chicken teriyaki. Anyway, I've got a dog. I love having a dog. My favourite thing about having a dog is walking her to the park. That's my favourite activity in the world. I love walking my dog to the park so much, as long as I don't have to speak to any other humans at the park. I hate that. I reckon nothing illustrates the awkwardness that human consciousness has created better than the difference between dog-to-dog interaction and human-to-human interaction. Because the dogs, they connect straight away. You're a dog, I'm a dog, let's have a wrestle. While the humans simultaneously think to themselves, shit, now I have to talk to this dickhead. You walk over to them and then you have the dog conversation, and no one enjoys the dog conversation because it's the exact same every time you have it. You start off by asking each other how old your dogs are. And people are very specific about that, 4 years, 7 months, which is weird. What's the difference between a 4-year-old dog and an 8-year-old dog? Like, I reckon dogs only have 3 ages, really. Puppy, not a puppy anymore, gonna die soon. Other than that. And then you move on to the next question. You ask each other what breed of dogs you've got. At this point, people will often tell you that their dog's a rescue dog. They'll just throw that in there. That wasn't the question, was it, mate? That's irrelevant. Why are you bringing that up? And then you move on to the comments. So one of you makes a comment about how funny the dogs look while they're wrestling, how well they're getting along, something like that. The other one follows that up with a comment about how tired all the wrestling's gonna make them, but how that's a good thing, because it means they'll be less mischievous when they get home. And that's the end of the dog conversation. You've reached the end, but you're still standing next to this person. You've got nothing left to discuss. I just hate that awkward tension. I always try to get out of it. There's 2 sort of ways you can escape at the end of the dog conversation. Option 1, you make a random comment about how you've got to put dinner on even though it's 2 in the afternoon. Grab your dog, get out of there. Option 2 is a bit more abstract. Option 2, you like stare at the dogs and pretend that you're so entertained by the way that they're wrestling that you don't need to talk anymore. It's not awkward, you're just loving watching the dogs. I wish there was a third option. I want to invent a third option. If you've got a dog, next time you walk your dog, at the end of the dog conversation, this is the new option, at the end, just start talking about something in your personal life that really matters to you that's got nothing to do with the dogs. That'd change the way we connect as humans. Imagine that. They walk over, hey mate, how you going? Yeah, good, how are you? How old's your dog? 6 years. Oh, nice. How old's yours? 3 years, 9 months. Oh, that's pretty specific. What is it? Does it got a bit of German Shepherd in there? Is that German Shepherd that I can see in there? Yeah, absolutely, mate. German Shepherd cross Kelpie, so good mix, lots of energy. What about you? That's just a retriever? Is it golden retriever, or is it a Labrador? It could be a Labrador. Is it a golden? No, you're right, mate. It's a golden retriever, plain and simple. Rescue dog, though. Great dog, tell you what. They get along well, don't they? How funny do they look, the way they're wrestling like that? Absolutely, mate. They're having a great time. And you know what? This is good for us as well, because the more she does this here, the less she'll be tearing up my garden when we get home. You're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong. I just found out my girlfriend's been having sex with one of my uni lecturers. So... That's pretty full on, man. But I've got to put dinner on, so I'm going to leave you to it. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Have a good one. See you later.